Yeah. All right. Looks like we're live on.
Not yet.
No, it says live on my screen. No, I don't know.
Now it is.
Okie dokie. Smithville Board of Aldermen meeting is now called to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our flag has a problem. First item on the agenda is the consent agenda. A motion to approve the consent agenda. Alderman
Mayor,
Wilson.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
Alderman Chevalier. Alderman Blumker, are you going to abstain?
That is correct.
Thank you. All those in favor of approving the consent agenda say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed say no. As noted, Alderman Blumker is going to abstain. Next item on the agenda is a public hearing for 3 lots. Next item on the agenda is item number 4, public hearing for the annexation of Lakeside Crossing lots 14, 26, and 40. The purpose of the public hearing is for the Board of Aldermen to hear testimony relating to the proposed annexation of Lakeside Crossing lots 14, 26, and 40. Persons wishing to be heard at the public hearing should have signed up with the city clerk, and you must give your name and address. Public present via video conference will be given the opportunity to be heard this evening. Each person will have a 3-minute time limit. If you have concerns that are specifically related to Lakeside Crossing lots 14, 26, and 40, those concerns can be brought forward during the public comment section of today's meeting relating to general discussion. Public hearing for annexation of Lakeside Crossing lots 14, 26, and 40 is now open. Anyone? No one online either? All right, well, I would call upon the persons who speak in order they are signed up with the city clerk, but we have none. So there be no further testimony. I close the public hearing for Lakeside Crossing lots 14, 26, and 40. Next item on the agenda is the city administrator's report. Ms. Wagner.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have a few items to touch base on, a couple in your packet and a few new items. First, wanted to acknowledge Nikki Lee's resignation. We are sorry to lose her. She is taking a position as finance director with the city of Prairie Village, Kansas. So that gets her a bit closer to home and closer to where our kids are in school as well. December 23rd will be her last day. We have posted the position already, and the first review of applications will be on December 18th. So we're hopeful. We've already had a number of inquiries about the position, so we'll keep you posted on that. Wanted to let you all know that staff from Landworks, which is a consulting firm that is working with Future IQ on the Parks and Recreation Master Plan, spent the better part of today with Matt and Brittany touring our parks and recreation facilities. It was great to talk to Matt at the end of the day. He felt that you could hear in his voice the excitement. They already have a number of ideas in thinking about opportunities for our Parks and Recreation system. And we anticipate that in the next couple of weeks, they'll be developing some ideas and information for review by the Parks and Recreation Committee at their December 17th meeting. The Parks and Recreation Committee will serve as the kind of steering committee for the Parks and Recreation Master Plan. And as indicated, their first meeting will be on December 17th, and we'll probably meet on a monthly basis thereafter. We anticipate probably sometime in February, March, having some draft ideas and concepts for public review, discussion, and input. So moving forward there. The construction work on North Bridge, where we had installed the water line, it's in kind of rough shape. If you drive over there, it's a natural speed hump at this point in time. We had anticipated that the contractor would complete repairs there and close that back up last week, but it turned out pretty wet, and with the holiday, it was a short week. We had hoped that they would be able to get in and finalize that project this week, but temperatures are making it difficult for the asphalt and the work that needs to happen there. Chuck has been in conversation with the contractors, and that work will be completed by the end of next week. So we'll work with them through weather and ensure that we get that done so that that's in a passable situation again. Filing for the Board of Alderman seats that will be open next year begins Thursday, December 15th. Linda has taken a look at, in the past, those filing have come back to her office to fill out paperwork. Because of the size of her office and the proximity to people, basically, we will have a space set up in the lobby, and we'll have 6 feet of separation between she and people who are filing, and we'll have things staged also so we can keep spacing between customers who are coming in to pay bills as well as those planning to file. And finally, the December 15th work session, we have scheduled to have discussion of the year-end fiscal year 20 update. We probably will have some discussion with regard to stormwater priorities. When we put the budget together, we didn't have identified projects for Parks and Recreation and stormwater sales tax funds for the 21 budget. In all likelihood, Chuck continues working with the engineers on the streetscape project, and we would anticipate in all likelihood a stormwater project would be repairs to the bridge, North Bridge Street area as part of that project. We may have information to bring forward to the board at that time, but we'd like to have a 5:30 start to that work session and begin with public meeting and review of design of the Bridgeport roundabout. The engineers are finalizing that work, and we'd like to get board and public feedback on that. So we are proposing a 5:30 work session on the 15th to include board and public comment on the roundabout. And those are the items that I have, Mayor.
Does that time work for everybody? Steve's got a thumbs up. Yep. Okay, John. All right, sounds good.
Terrific.
Next item on the agenda is any questions for Cynthia?
Yeah, I just had a quick question. Can we get a status on the road situation, Bridge Street and F Highway?
She just gave that.
I'm sorry, I completely missed that.
It was wet last week and a short week, so they'll have it done by the end of next week.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
We need to heat up for asphalt. We got snow in the forecast Thursday, so park in your driveway so Chuck can do his job. Chuck and his guys. Any other questions? If we keep saying there's going to be snow, it won't happen, right, Chuck? Yeah, okay. Thought that's how it worked.
And if he has the backdrop of a snowplow scooping him up, hopefully that means there won't be snow at all.
Yeah, yeah. I have snowplow envy with that giant plow. Okay, next item on the agenda is number 6, bill number 2877-20. Alderman
Mr.
Volker.
Mayor, I move to approve bill number 2877-20, annexation of 18523 County Line Road, Phase 2.
Thank you. Alderman Atkins.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Uladell,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance annexing certain adjacent territory into the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 7,
Mr. Mayor, move to approve Bill number 2878-20, annexation of Lakeside Crossing, Lot 14.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Yulidol, second. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance annexing certain adjacent territory into the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 9. Alderman Blumker. Oh, you're on mute.
He's muted.
How about this?
There you
Mr.
go.
Mayor, move to approve Bill number 2879-20, annexation of Lakeside Crossing, Lot 26.
Is it that one or was it the next? Okay. We on 9 or 8?
He's on the right one.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Atkins, second. Any discussion? All right. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance annexing certain areas, certain adjacent territory into the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Next item is number 9.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve Bill number 2880-20, annexation of Lakeside Crossing, Lot 40.
Thank you. Second,
Second.
Alderman Sarver. All right. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance annexing certain adjacent territory into the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Thank you. Next item is number 10.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve Bill number 2881-20, fiscal year 21 budget amendment number 1.
Thank you. Do you have a second?
Second.
Alderman Atkins. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver,
Aye.
Alderwoman Wilson,
Aye.
Alderman Yulidol,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
6-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance amending the fiscal year 21 operating budget to add $3,765,000 to the expenditure budget.
Thank you. Next item is number 11.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve Resolution 855, a voluntary annexation policy.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderwoman Wilson, I think, got that one. Any discussion? Jax, thanks for working on this. I know P&Z did some work too, but appreciate it. All those in favor of approving Resolution 855, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 12. Bridge. Alderman Blumker on mute. Alderwoman Wilson, raise your hand.
I move to approve resolution 856 surplus city property.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Yulidol seconds. Any discussion? those in favor of approving resolution 856, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is 13. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 857, the Public Water District CARES funding.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Alderman Yulidol. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 857, say aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next is 858. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 858, School District CARES funding.
Yeah, I think Alderman Blumker had his hand up second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 858, say aye.
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 Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is resolution 859. Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 859, the Fire District CARES funding.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 859, say aye.
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 They say no. Motion carries. Resolution 860, Alderman Chevalier.
Thank you. I move to approve resolution 860, the October and November CARES expenditures.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Yulidol seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 860, say aye.
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 Say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is resolution 861.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 861 fireworks display approval.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier, second.
Second.
Thank you. I guess we're going to have 4th of July fireworks and New Year's fireworks, huh? Any discussion? Alderman Chevalier?
So do we know, I mean, it says it's for an event. I mean, is this just because it's like a New Year's thing, or do we think that there's going to be more events like this? In the
This is
future.
for
That is-
their first wedding.
Yeah, that's actually for a wedding event, and staff has, we met with the owners of White Iron Ridge to discuss their anticipated frequency of things like this. And if we needed to have a discussion of, if there are going to be a number of weddings that have fireworks, if there's something that we need to take a look at with them. They, from time to time, may have special requests of some things like this, but they have, Jack, help me, if I recall, they're close to 100 events scheduled, I think, for 2021.
Oh yeah, it's
And-
over 100.
Relatively few to have any type of massive celebrations or events like this. There might be a half dozen firework celebrations, but they do anticipate some utilization of, this is going to be a high scale wedding venue, and so they anticipate sometime where they will have celebrations like this.
Yeah, and it's professional fireworks. It's not them shooting
No.
it off. It's
No.
No, this
Okay.
is not professional grade. These are the type of fireworks we'd be able to set off, and it will not be set off
Gotcha.
by a professional. If they wanted something like that, that would be a review that the fire department would be more involved in.
okay.
But
Yeah,
they
well-
are aware of that, and we've talked through that process with them of public notifications and the like related to these requests.
Yeah, what I was just getting at really is just, I mean, if there is some sort of like a blanket permit that they can get per year or something that lets them do this, that way they can at least let their customers, have more confidence that they'd be able to do that particular service if that's what they want.
Right, and we had that conversation with them to find out if that was their desire. And at this point, they don't have enough requests for that type. They are not offering that as like an a la carte item for kind of a menu of services. If they get to a point where that would be something that they want to look at, they will reach back out and we'll have that discussion at that point in time.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
I think we need to be careful if we were to look at doing a blanket agreement or whatever for them to do that. I think it still would need to stay case by case in case there would be an issue with one somewhere down the line.
And by half of the area dog owners too, we don't want to have this happen every single time.
Hi, Moose. Okay. All those in favor of approving resolution 861, say aye.
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 No? Motion carries. Any public comment? No? Any new business? Motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Chevalier, second, I think. Wilson was close. All those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Stand adjourned. Enjoy the parade this weekend if you go.